Must understand that they are fighting for the same side. Get them. Hello, dear.
Ah, so we're going then.
What do you think? Are you going with us?
What you want to listen, or is it possible? The only problem is I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return. I could use some coffee. Paris must understand that they are fighting for the same side. Just goes. Help me through this. Paris must understand that they are fighting for the same side.
Those rooms on the fidelity team's coach.
All of us United fans wanted to see a revolution at Manchester United this summer. We wanted to see so many players be sold, brand new players coming in, Eric Ten Hag, new era, great. But we expected evolution, bit by bit. A few signings, a couple of player sales, but I tell you what, it's not even the end of the season yet. We've still got to play Crystal Palace, and it really feels like more of a revolution is coming this summer rather than evolution. I'm going to run to the latest news about players leaving the club. Eric Ten Hag, he's getting to work straight away and wasting absolutely no time. It really is the best possible start we could have hoped for as United fans. I'm going to run through it in this video. Make sure you do, please join the United People's TV community. Just launched a brand new community today over on Telegram. That's going to be great for new home. Hit the notification bell as well. But let's get straight into it, because I tell you what, Ten Hag is messing around. Not a job, I completely messed that sentence up. But look, Eric Ten Hag is not messing. Ten Hag is messing around. Not a job, that would be great for new home. Hit the notification bell as well. But let's get straight into it, because I tell you what, Ten Hag is messing around. Not a job, I completely messed that sentence up. But look, Eric Ten Hag is not messing. He's flown into the Mayfair offices this week. He's getting to work immediately. He's going to be at the game against Crystal Palace. And as soon as that he's flown over. We're all like, okay, we've got such a long to do this. What's he going to do about transfers? We're probably going to have to wait to really hear some sort of stories. And then all of a sudden, we're hearing about 10 players who could leave the club this summer. And of course, Ralph Rangnick spoke about how Manchester United could make 10 signings. And of course, we spoke about the fact that there probably are 10 players who could really lead this club and really our first team squad strength and depth wouldn't really be changed that much. But who kind of felt it was wishful thinking deep down? Maybe it's not being wishful thinking. Let me run through the story for you and why it's so important that we do this, alright? Really is a significant point to this video. Fabrizio Romano here saying that Manchester United are prepared to let both Eric Bailly and Aaron Wan-Bissaka go. You see, this has just come in from Samuel Lunkhurst about Brandon Williams maybe not being given the guarantees that he wants at fullback. And I will be speaking about Phil Jones in this video, Anthony Martial, Dean Henderson, Andreas Pereira. There's others I've forgotten about as well. There's too many. But this is the crucial reason I'm doing this video, the crucial reason. I think we have to understand. We talk about how Manchester United need to improve our signings. Our recruitment has to be effective. The recruitment works both ways. If we could take a look at this list, right? This is the list of the most expensive player sales that United have ever done. And Daniel James is bloody sixth on the list. That was an outrageous piece of business that we managed to do. That 30 million and a profit we made on Dan James. But look, Mkhitaryan, that don't really count. We got Sanchez for the same price, right? David Beckham, Di Maria, David Beckham. Got the whole way back to 2003, 2004. Wow. We do not sell players for our own profit. We have been crap at selling players for a long, long time. And I hate to do this again. We have to look at what Liverpool and City have done. Obviously, Coutinho being top of that list and blowing everything out of the water. It's a big reason why they've been able to invest heavily. But it has been a reason why they've been able to invest heavily and smartly. And you look at Luis Suarez, they've made some decent money off players being sold. And look, they managed to rob Crystal Palace of like over 15 million for Saka and Benteke. 20 million for Danny Ings. Nothing like bang average players. I think 20 million for Jordan Ibe. We've got to be better at selling players. If we look at City and look at this, man, it's because they buy players who aren't just at the end of their careers, who are going for that big bumper contract we've done for a long, long time in the past few years. Well, look, Leroy Sané going to 50, and that was in 2000. Was it January, I think, Ferran Torres went to Barcelona. Danilo, 19th. You can see how much they're recouping. They're operating as smart businesses, and United have just not done that enough. The fact that Dan James is the sixth most expensive player sale we've ever done goes to show that this summer United have got a real chance to actually bring some genuine money into the club and help Eric Ten Hag. Phil Jones, he should definitely be leaving, and I think we could expect anywhere in the region of £5 to £10 million for him. I think Phil Jones deserves a new opportunity, he deserves a new chance, and I wish him the very best. But 5 to 10 million for Phil Jones, I don't think that's outrageous to ask for. Then we go across here and we see Eric Bailly. I don't know how much you think Eric Bailly is worth. What did we pay him? About 30, 35 million to Villarreal, I think we did. I think in the region of 10 to 20 for Eric Bailly would be a fair market price for a player. And clearly, even if we all know that Eric Bailly can be good at Manchester United, has been good at Manchester United, but his injuries, he's been sidelined, he's an unhappy player now. We need to shift him on and move on from him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the player that we spent £50 million on for Crystal Palace, I'll hold my hand up here and say that I genuinely expect him to be the most improved player this year, but that's spectacularly wrong. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we can get 20 to 30 million pounds for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Going back to this list here, right, we're seeing our most expensive sales ever. I would absolutely expect Aaron Wan-Bissaka to go in there. Yeah, around he might be the sixth most expensive player ever that we sold. I think we'll sell it this summer. I think we'll like to go into Crystal Palace with the intention to buy. We should be able to recoup a good amount of money from that. Dean Henderson, we're hearing figures of 30 to 40 million for Dean Henderson. Snap that hand up in Newcastle for that. Then we're going to counter that Henderson for maybe points. Dean Henderson is an unhappy player of the club the same way that Eric Bailly is an unhappy player of the club. And if both of them, sell both of them, and it doesn't take away from our first team. Great. It takes away from the squad a little bit. We probably need a better second choice goalkeeper, but maybe Tom Heaton can do that. Dean Henderson, good money we could get for him. Anthony Martial, we could get good money for him, and we should get good money for him. I would say in the region again of 20 to 30 million pounds. It might not be that he's going to be successful at Manchester United from this point in his career. Anthony Martial still got plenty to do, and I think he'll be successful elsewhere. Andreas Pereira, we can get, I think, in the region of 5 to 10 million. Maybe we rejected like 10 million. I think that's insane. We should take that money straight off. But you can see what I mean there. If we talk up, say 7 million for Bill Jones, 15 million for Eric Bailly, that's 22, 23, 22 million. Not doing that. 25, I think, would be effect. 25 for him. That's over 50 million. They go to 60, 70, 80 million. That's part of 100 million. We can get all those players. Can you imagine what that could do to the budget of the club, to the strength of the quality of the club, to the players that Erik ten Hag has at his disposal? It doesn't take away from it. We've got to start being better at selling players as much as we've got to be better at buying players. Remember this video that I did? Look at that lovely photo of me there. And we looked at the players that everybody wanted to be gone from the club, and everything spoken about. Aaron Maguire there, Matic, Pogba leaving, Jones, I've spoken about it, Max's leaving, Pereira, Glazer, Martial, Cavani, Lingard. Down there you've got Wan-Bissaka. Majority of the names that we've discussed, the overwhelming majority. And if I was to run through what my list was, I said that we should be selling Tuanzebe. I think it's unfortunate for him that his best opportunities were curtailed by injury. I don't think he's going to establish himself. But look, Martial, Lingard, Pogba, Legrand, Harry Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Phil Jones, Matt Matson, Edson, Cavani, Pereira. And when I did that list, I'll be completely honest, I was looking at it going, Sam, man, you are dreaming if you think you're going to get the majority of those done in one summer. But now we're sitting here on the 20th of May, before the transfer window's even open. And I think we're having genuine conversations here. I know about 6, Matic, Maxer, Cavani, Pogba, Pereira, and Lee Grant. 6 players leaving on free transfers, they're gone, their contracts are expired. Phil Jones, I said Pereira. Phil Jones, Martial, who else down there? Aaron Wan-Bissaka, yeah, Bob Harry, Williams as well. There are some. I don't think it's outrageous to say and suggest that this could really happen this summer now. Erik ten Hag really, clearly has come into the job. He's been given his. He's been watching Manchester United play. We can feed you water. Very nice. I'm not very good. But I genuinely think that revolution could happen this summer. I wanted to sort of, not sit on the fence, but kind of not get too excited by things like this, because although on paper in Football Manager, if you're playing FIFA, it's like it's dead easy to do that. But we've watched United over the years, and this is the ultimate pessimistic United fan that's embedded in me now because of how we acted in the transfer market. I just don't expect United to do what is clever. I don't expect United to do what is smart. What is clever and what is smart is getting rid of these 10 players, is letting Bayern Wan-Bissaka go if they're not part of the future, is letting Brandon Williams go if we can't give him the game time that he needs. It is selling Phil Jones, Eric Bailly, Wan-Bissaka, Eddie Henderson, Anthony Martial, Andreas Pereira, and really building a new squad for Erik ten Hag. This is real reason to get excited. This is the, as I say, revolution under Erik ten Hag rather than the evolution. I thought it would take a lot longer for the squad to be sort of shaped, but maybe there's more that we could do in one summer than we ever thought possible first of all. The fact that Erik ten Hag started work early, we're hearing all these conversations before the end of May, right? Look what happens at United. We normally sit there for the first 3 weeks of a transfer window going, United, if the club actually did something, but City will the axe, start chopping heads. Probably not starting actually chopping heads, but look, we're going to speak about the transfers this morning. We're going to speak about Ten Hag. You've been busy this week with Steve McLaren, and of course, we'll get you back again in the London offices. But I've had a busy 48 hours getting this community all set up. I'm really excited to launch it. I'll speak about Erik ten Hag. I'll speak about some transfers first, and then we'll launch the community in about 10 to 15 minutes time. And I'm going to announce, as I said, the 250k giveaway. It's amazing seeing this community growing, and I'm glad I'm going to be able to give it a new home. WhatsApp just wasn't big enough, right? We already hit the limit on that. But look, who's down here in the comments this morning? The 250k giveaway. It's amazing seeing this community growing, and I'm glad I'm going to be able to give it a new home. WhatsApp just wasn't big set up. I'm really excited to launch it. I'll probably at Ten Hag. He's been busy this week with Steve McLaren, and of course, with Mitchell van der Gat in the London offices. But woof, I've had a busy 48 hours getting this community all set up. I'm really, really excited to launch it. I'll speak about Erik ten Hag, I'll speak about some transfers first, and then we'll launch the community in about 10 to 15 minutes time. And I'm going to announce, as I said, the 250k giveaway. It's amazing seeing this community growing, and I'm glad I'm going to be able to give it a new home. WhatsApp just wasn't big enough, right? We already hit the limit on that. But look, who's down here in the comments this morning? Let me see that. Takeoff, I can see you down there. Sigmund and Bruce, Peter, Jay, Al, Kieran, Canal, I can see you all there. Anuj, Anthony, and as always, Alex, Nick. Nice cold mower. I like old stuff. Nice cold mower. We'll do something about that tonight. But look, let's get straight into it. There's absolutely no time. I'll run through all the latest news before we do dive into that announcement about the 250k giveaway, which I've been excited about and planning for a while. Let's get it going. But look, Erik ten Hag, he's got to get used to this. He's got to get used to the paparazzi leaning in his window. That's the English way, right? The pat getting a snap there of Erik ten Hag, of Steve McLaren, and of Mitchell van der Gat. By the way, that pair of glasses, what a bloke. What a bloke. But yeah, Erik ten Hag, he's been in Mayfair this week. He's been at the London offices of Manchester United. And he's been working through a lot. That's why we're going to have this conversation. Honestly, it strikes me as such a fantastic thing that it's the 20th of May. The season hasn't ended yet. And we're not just talking about one potential. We're talking about Frankie de Jong in quite a lot of detail. We're talking about Jurgen Timber in quite a lot of detail. Others like Anthony and all that are left darling in there. We can speak about it this morning. At the same time as that, we're talking about 10 exits on top of the, not just 10 plus the 5 who are leaving, but 10 overall. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you're saying, wow, that Erik ten Hag went nice. He's not wearing the white Rio suit. He's wearing the green but great chinos, green blazer, like that. It's like a summer wedding vibe. That's the vibe he's gone for there. But look, let's dive straight into this news. Let's dive straight into this headline. It's coming from Chris Wheeler, and it's coming from Sammy Mockball from the Daily Mail. Now you might go, Sam, hold on here, it's Daily Mail. Hold it, pause. Chris Wheeler's actually been pretty damn good with his information over the last 6 months. So I've got to give him some credit there. So let's actually run through the article again. I'm not just basing it just on this article, but lots of other corroboration backup to support it. So let's run through it here. He's saying Manchester United are planning to start a summer clear out under new manager Erik ten Hag with up to 10 players expected to leave. Now this isn't the first time we've heard that. I don't think it'll be the last time we've heard that, because I think it probably will actually happen. And that's why you see the title down there. Revolution, not evolution. The difference between revolution and evolution, if it's an evolution, that's like a slow progression to get from one version of something to another. Just to slowly evolve through. Revolution is tearing it up, skipping stages 2, 3 and 4, and going straight to 5th gear. That's what will happen if Erik ten Hag actually gets rid of 10 players this summer. We already know the problematic Max and Lingard and Barnett are all leaving. By the way, I didn't know Lingard was leaving for the base. Transfer expires. No one's mentioned that. Lingard, we need to get new decorator. But let's run back through this and let's see what the article said. Ten Hag said to overhaul the squad, popular among the players who become free agency. And United will listen to Officer Juan Bissaka and Harry Bay, and I will be speaking about that as we go through this article. United are preparing that summer clear, let's just get down to the names, just waste no time. Come on, people, we've got things to do, things to talk about. Up to 10 players are expected to leave. Representatives for England goalkeeper Dean Henderson have written, you know what, I don't need to run through this article. I'm going to run through all these separately because I've already got them all open and we can discuss them. But how excited are you in the comments, right, about the idea of 10 players leaving? Do you think that's possible? Type yes or no in the comments. I'll be interested to know what you think here. Because on paper, if you play football manager, it's dead easy. Just boom, 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 shift. Don't want you. Get rid of all the people on the fringe you don't need in the club. Bring in who you need. Very, very simple. But is it possible to do that all in one summer? I think we'll all have reservations about what United can do. I don't know. Let's just get the team. I think United can. Well, lots and lots of you down here, you think it's possible, right? Lots and lots of you do. Not everybody does, right? I think so, but I mean, I don't think we'll buy 6 players, Jason. I'll be completely honest, right? But Josh, you're saying, of course, the question for me is, can we adequately replace those 10 players? That's not even a a question. Because you're speaking about the likes, I said this on Twitter yesterday, you're speaking about the likes of, hypothetically, you've got Jones, Wan-Bissaka, Vardy, Henderson, Martial. That's 5 players. I think you can get rid of all 5 of those players. You don't necessarily impact the depth of Manchester United's squad, the quality of Manchester United's starting 11. What you do there is you create opportunities. Opportunities for new signing, yes, opportunities for youngsters to actually be loaded into those positions. We're talking about Andrea Pereira leaving, there you go, look, Jimmy Garner comes in. I don't know whether he'll stay in the club next season. And the same can be said about a lot of them. So we'll run through each position. I think you can replace 10 players because they're not exactly first team players who will leave the club. Now, the first name on that list is Phil Jones. Now, I said this, right? I said this last season. I said the best possible scenario for Manchester United is that Phil Jones has an injury-free season and plays a few games. Phil Jones played a little bit more than I probably expected him to. But Phil Jones, that was last word for San Diego, first down to Crystal Palace play. Phil Jones has had an injury-free season, and I wish him the best of luck. He must have psychologically gone through some serious turmoil in the last couple of years, constantly being injured. If you've ever had, I had surgery last month, huge surgery, complete and utter ankle reconstruction, wiped me out for like 12, 13 months. I'm just an average bloke. If you're constantly getting injured as an athlete, it must be extremely tiresome to work your way back to fitness to only be knocked down again. Phil Jones, he needs to leave United. We need to move on from that. But I do wish him the best of luck. But he's set to leave. And it's, as I say, a good thing that he had that injury-free season. Phil Jones won't be short of suitors. I think he'll go somewhere like Aston Villa, somewhere like, I don't know, who's coming up? Nottingham Forest? It can happen if they come up. Bournemouth? Maybe not. But I think he'll go and be a decent player there. Go and be a decent player. And I don't begrudge him for still being in the club. I think the club screwed themselves because of the contract we gave Phil Jones and the wages he was on. We couldn't find anybody that was willing to pay that for what was a risky signing, right? But Phil Jones leading, number 1 on that list. It's not the only name on there. Now the Dean Henderson situation, that's something that's rapidly developing because you've got Samuel Luckhurst there going balls deep yesterday saying that a deal is 99% done. Only for Luke Edwards from the Telegraph, the Northern correspondent this morning, saying Newcastle will not be signing goalkeeper Dean Henderson anytime soon. What's your gut instinct telling you about Dean Henderson? Dean Henderson, for me, I mean, we spoke about this yesterday. Well, yesterday, day before, quite a bit of detail. If we can get 30, 40 mil for Henderson, I will put a bow on him, tie him up, and take him wherever, whoever wants to sign him. We should be snapping the hand off the club that does that. I don't know whether Newcastle will. Newcastle have got the money. Of course they've got the money. But I don't know whether that will happen just yet. So, Dean Henderson, there's talk about him going on loan for a season. That would suit Newcastle, but it wouldn't really suit United. Let's be honest. Newcastle are a threat to everyone in the Premier League now. Eddie Howe's done a good job, kept them up decent. Bruno Guimaraes has obviously seen the impact he's made there. Newcastle over the next few transfer windows are going to be going big. They're going to try and make themselves a threat to the Premier League within 5 years. So if they want to get Dean Henderson, you will fucking pay for Dean Henderson. Simple as that. Don't have to do a season on loan just to see if he's good. Someday you've got fucking loads of cash. 30, 40 million. That's what he should be getting. Well, that's what we should be charging for him anyway. Don't you? I see there, buddy. Thank you very much for the Western support. I just hope that Ten Hag is as ruthless with Maguire and the other players who aren't up to the level of Maguire. He doesn't get special treatment simply because he's captain. I kind of spoke about that in my video yesterday. When I ran through my predictions for the transfer window, I said, look, Maguire's now, he's basically a Lindelof level defender. Somebody who can be taken in and out of the starting 11, and there shouldn't really be too much fuss. That's the level that Maguire has dropped himself to at Manchester United now. That's my thing. So anyway, as you say, Sam, he's taking cuts off the menu short. He's going on the podcast. Big up to you, my friend. Thank you very much for that comment. Really don't like custard, but it's got to be hot. It's got to be hot custard, right? None of this cold custard. Disgusting. Gary, if you want to let me know where you're watching from, mate. I'll try and give you a shout out. And attention. Hey, Sam, you've been on the West Respected Fan channel. Thank you very much. Tone of research, giving commentary and breakdowns are amazing. Not talking about you. Big up to you. there's some good examples, but overall they've got bad connotations. I don't want to do anything that represents Man United badly. I don't want to become a laughing stock. Fans of other clubs want me and laugh at me and laugh at my club. It's literally the last thing I want to do. That's why I've always tried to do it slightly differently. And I think it's having integrity. I've always said to myself, can I go into an away game and show my face and be completely fine with it? And I still think I could do everything that I'm doing. And yeah, go to the game against Crystal Palace. Today. But you've got Dean Henderson on that list, you've got Phil Jones on that list, there's two other names on that list. And for me, out of all the names on this list, I think this is probably the best one. Maurizio yesterday confirmed that Manchester United are prepared to let Eric Bailly and Aaron Wan-Bissaka leave this summer. Depends on the proposal, but both have chances to leave the club. Now, you can let me know what you think about this, because in my opinion, I think with everything that's going on with the club this summer, Eric Ten Hag would be, nobody would have a massive go if Wan-Bissaka and Eric Bailly were to stay for one more season. But they are realistic talking about the long-term future of Manchester United. Bailly is not going to be here in 2 years. Wan-Bissaka, I got that spectacularly wrong. I said Wan-Bissaka was going to be a most improved player last season. I just felt like he was going to create a partnership, because I thought Jadon Sancho was going to play on the right wing. I didn't know he was going to play on the left wing that much. Wan-Bissaka, he should be leaving. Hopefully going back to, in an ideal situation here, Wan-Bissaka will go back to Crystal Palace for a season-long loan with a buy option of around 20 to 30 million. I think we're going to have to accept a bit of a loss of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but we should still be able to get 20 to 30 million on it. It's just a shame it hasn't worked out for him. And saying that, it kind of Wan-Bissaka did exactly as we thought he was going to be. We knew what the sort of defender Wan-Bissaka was. It's not been a huge shock. I think it's just a little bit, people are supposed to be a little bit frustrated that you have to be able to grow inside that Trent Alexander-Arnold style going forward. But it is what it is. But Eric Bailly as well, he signed that new contract that he has to be able to grow inside that Trent Alexander-Arnold style going forward. But it is what it is. But Eric Bailly as well, he signed that new contract and then he's been left on the bench over there's 2 games. One was against Leicester when Harry Maguire was half fit. He came back in and was cold for all 4 goals. And then there was another game, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was in a Rangnick and he showed Lindelof for one or 2. There's 2 situations where Eric Bailly's fit, ready there on the bench, and he's been overlooked both times. He really is he's got every right to be frustrated. Clearly, we can get a good one. Between those 2, we should be able to get the best part of 50 million. I think for Eric Bailly and Wan-Bissaka. You let me know what you think about that in the comments. What would you say would be a fair combined transfer price for Wan-Bissaka and Bailly? I think the best part of 50 million, maybe that's a bit overdone. I'd say 20 to 30 for Wan-Bissaka, 10 to 20 for Eric Bailly. Yeah, anywhere between 30 and 40 million, I think would be good. There's money coming back into the club. Our club has to be better at selling players, man. Josh, you think 70 million? Well, maybe I'm being generous to people. 70 million you're saying down there? I think 40 million is more realistic. 45. I'm not sure how many times Wan-Bissaka played on the back, but he got moved out of the team as soon as Ralph came in. Now you're saying 45. Prince, you're saying 35 to 50, 45, 25 for both. Absolutely not. No way. Wan-Bissaka's got the English tax and the Premier League tax of it, and that is just down to the United tax. Why not? But look, that's what I mean, because if we go here and we see what Paul Hurst from the Times is saying, he said that Eric Ten Hag will hold one-on-one meetings next week for the United players regarding their futures, what he expects to see from them in the coming year. Phil, you're saying 50 million is a fair price as long as the money goes back into the club. And that's the big thing. That's a really good comment there, Phil. It's saying that always frustrated. That's what I'm saying. You just can't help but go, okay. When we sold, it's always the example when we sold Ronaldo. We've got on record 82 million, absolute steal by the way. Real Madrid robbed us blind. 82 million, oh, cool, look at that. If we're going to spend that, up we go. We're going to get Michael Owen on free. No, free. We've got Antonio Valencia, who they're doing this, worked out very well. And Gary Ozan. You think, well, we We've just let quite literally the best player in the world go. We've got Owen, Valencia, and Oten. It wasn't exactly a line.
Overtime.
So that's one concern I do have. The idea that, I don't know, hypothetically, we managed to sell Dean Henderson for 30 million. Hypothetically, we managed to sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Eric Bailly for 40 million. That's 70 million. That should be going straight back in to the Eric Ten Hag transfer box. Because I really think that he needs 200 million this summer. I'm going to do a video on it. It won't be my video later today. What I'm going to do later today is cover all this in a short form. As I say, I know that we're recording these live videos, so I like to do different types of content. But I'm going to run through it, and I'm going to run through a template. Because look, being completely honest, and we head over to this, there really are so many of these players that have big questions in the future. So Lingard's going to be leaving. I didn't know that. I don't know why I never realised that. His contract runs out, he's not going to get a contract extension. And I suppose I'll give a semi-apology to Lingard because he's effectively there as the emergency, isn't he? He's there if the shit hits the fan. If only he can get in. So of course he was really going to be good. But I'm glad he's leaving. It's a good idea. So if you're looking at people who've got uncertain futures inside this team here, sorry Dean, I'm going to draw a big question mark on your face. You've definitely got an uncertain future. Eric Bailly, uncertain future. Phil Jones, I wouldn't say it's an uncertain future. I think he's leaving, but uncertain future. And let's be honest, uncertain future. Victor Lindelof, I think, will stay and be a decent defender for a while at Manchester United. I can't imagine he's going to be. Being completely honest, uncertain future. I'd say Luke Shaw, probably, I think he'll be fine for now. Alex Tellez, uncertain future. You see where this pattern's going? My word, I mean, I haven't even, oh my god, these work better. Much of terrible. We don't need to have conversations about Brandon or Benny or Alvarez. And they're all gone. Uncertain future, well, you should be sold, mate. So it's anything uncertain. Go down here. Yeah, they were pretty good. Uncertain, yeah. I'll definitely put an uncertain next to you, mate. You can put an uncertain next to Rashford if you want, but I'm not doing that next season, not the next season. See how many people inside this squad mainly the defence, by the way. We wonder why our defence is so bad, but we go up here and we look at how many of our defenders have uncertain futures. I've got obvious why our defence is so bad. Would you say, what about below here? I've got down there as an uncertain future. And as you're saying, Henderson 40 mil, 5% 30, buy 20, Guerrero, lots and lots. Hopefully we can get done. Bradley, I think Ten Hag is waiting to see how much he can get from players sold before he starts going for the big targets. Dion, Kunku. I do think that players saying will definitely, of course they will, play a significant role in what Manchester United can and will do in the summer transfer market. They always do, but I think it's even more so apparent at the moment. Are a developer, do a big fan of the channel, love how you talk sense. I like the rest of that. Wan-Bissaka on loan, in my opinion, of my opinion, I agree Wan-Bissaka will go on loan, simply for the fact that his wages are too high. Crystal Palace might pay that, but that's exactly why he'll go on loan. But look, we'll dive back into that. I haven't finished that conversation yet, but I do want to do this right now. Before I do, let me quickly do one thing here. Okay, because we are, ladies and gentlemen, launching the United People's DD community. And as I said, I've been working on this for quite a while, and I'm really happy and proud to launch it. The reason I'm getting strategy is because just now, this second, to make sure I've done it correctly, I've posted the links to the new community on the community tab on YouTube. If you're a member, there's going to be a special members only link. You can come and join the members only area. This new community is going to be our way of growing bigger. WhatsApp, we already reached the limit, so it couldn't get any bigger. This community would allow us to grow as big as we want to, and it also gives me the opportunity to do the members only content that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So what I'm going to be doing as well is launching this one. I'm going to tie a giveaway, a 250k giveaway into this community, right? This is a good one. I've been thinking about, right, what's the best thing to do as a giveaway? That's 250k subscribers. What they want, like an Amazon voucher, a PS5, I want PS5. I'm going to get a PS5. What I decided to do it up. I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to give away 250 quid cash. Straight up cash money. Yes. So I'm going to give away 250 quid cash to one member of the new community. So all you've got to do to enter the giveaway for that competition is join the community. You follow that link. The link will be in the community tab on YouTube for both subscribers and members, and also if you're on Facebook, check out the Facebook.
All it's done for us. I shouldn't be ungrateful, but I just can't understand why the traveler would choose the hive.
It may seem strange now, but it must have its reasons. Just imagine how you would have felt if you had seen me resurrected. We never know how things will turn out.
Members group on there too, and I'll also leave the link on Facebook for any subscribers. But I'm going to do that £250 giveaway. I'm going to let the community grow for the first month, and I'm just going to choose one random member of the community. I'm going to give that 250 quid to you. As well as that, I'm going to be doing some other giveaways. I've been busy shopping. So we've got this one. It's the 1991 European Cup. Captain Robson on the back. I thought this would be cool. I don't know why, I just like this shirt. I think everyone does as well. I bought the Ajax Bob Marley shirt. Look at that. That is a beauty. And also, we've got one, that's the home kit. We've got two, that's the third kit. We've got three. All of those we're going to give away. All of those are going to be given away as well to random members of the community. It's my way of saying thank you for joining, for helping the community grow. But look, man, 250 quid is the giveaway for the 250,000 subscriber special. We just felt appropriate. Some of you might not want some shirts or anything like that, so I'm just going to give cash away. So make sure you follow. Make sure you follow the links in the community tab to join the community. There's already people on there now. There may be some teething problems at the start, but I can't wait to really get that started properly. Woo! Man, I've been working on that properly for a while, and I can't wait to really get it started. Simon, you're joining as a member there. Nice to see that, buddy. Let's go up to see what's going up here. Oh man, why do people do that? Well, you can get blocked for that. No point sending in crap super chats. Oh man, why do people do that? Well, you can get blocked for that. No point sending in crap super chats. I'm not that good. I'm not Robbie. But Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV. I think there's like 5 or 6 different examples of people just reading out super chats without reading it first. Oh man, that's hilarious, man. That is hilarious. But look, I mean, if I had 250k to give away, I probably would give away 250k. My word. You see that? There was the people that somebody in England the other day won like 184 million on the lottery. They went public. You don't have to go public. It's a bit weird. Why would you go public with that? It's a bit mad. But look, we've had a big run through there of this article from the Daily Mail, from Chris Wheeler and Sammy Mockbell, about 10 players leaving Manchester United. And we really do need 10 players to leave. I pulled it down there, I called it revolution, not evolution, because I think that's exactly what it is. 10 players to leave in one summer is a huge step. Now, we already know about Paul Pogba, Jesse Lingard, Juan Mata, Nemanja Matic, Edison Cavani, and Lee Grant. So that's 6 without even lifting a finger. And on top of that, the fact that you could get Phil Jones, Anthony Martial, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Eric Bailly, Dean Henderson. That's 11 players. It's huge, the change that can happen at United this summer, and it all makes complete sense. Jay, there's a comment from you. Thank you. It's a very good comment there. So, should we leave the WhatsApp group now then? I'm going to leave that WhatsApp group open for one more month. That's the members-only WhatsApp group. And I'm going to ask you all to move across to Telegram. It might be a little bit annoying at the start to have to move, but Telegram, it's going to be really good, and it's our place to build an actual genuine community rather than just one WhatsApp group. So it really will be good. Let's go down here and see what you're saying in the comments. Kieran saying, love your streams, what you do for the community. Thank you very much, man. Look, I'm not the community, you're the community. And I love what we're building here. Phil, it's competition now. You only just joined in, Phil. You've not been listening. As I said, the competition is now live. Anybody who joins the community, you're automatically entered into the draw to win 250 quid. Cash. Straight cash money. Do with it what you wish. Because it's my way of giving back to you. If I had 250k to give away, I would give away 250k. I've not got 250k. Sorry, there's apparently a super chat I missed up there. Let's have a quick look. Scroll back up. Sorry, there's so many comments coming in. Today's a particularly busy day. There it is. There you are, boys. So what about the missing money from Inter for Lukaku? They might as well give United Lautaro Martinez for free to write it off. Yeah, they should really. In theory, it would be the moral and right thing to do. I don't know what Inter would do with that Lukaku money. I really have got no idea whatsoever. Mustafa, I will leave a link because I've got to be careful here because this community is going to be for subscribers only and also for the members only. There's a separate members only section. I can't just publicly give the link out, otherwise anybody can join in and be not a subscriber. I'll make sure I've left the link on the Facebook supporters group already, on the YouTube community tab for subscribers and also for the YouTube members tab on the community. Not about, oh man, it's good. Now look, Rapper's saying, look, please don't forget about Maguire. Maguire, in my honest opinion, will not be leaving the club this summer, but I think you know my honest opinion on Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire should not be part, I don't think, of Manchester United's long-term future. He should 100% not be our captain anymore. That's going to be a big thing. I think people are going to use that as a marker for Eric Ten Hag, aren't they? What he does with Harry Maguire when he comes in. I'm unsure whether he's going to kick him straight off as captain. I think he should. But I don't know, maybe he'll try and make his own judgment about it. Simon, I apologise, I missed you joining as a member. That was great, I think I might have seen you there before. And there's also Bevo, who also a member before as well. But look, man, I love this community. This community is getting good. Getting good, it's been great. And you're saying big thanks for such amazing duo. Yeah, mate, let's keep it going. Let's all get over there to the Telegram together. Let's make it bigger and even better. But look, I suppose we can speak about transfers now. Why not? It's Friday. How cold is that edit, by the way? Jeez. Ooh, what an edit that is. Frankie de Jong. There's no update on Frankie de Jong today compared to yesterday. All we know is that Barcelona, they need money. They will probably sell Frankie de Jong for the right price. There's conversations about what that price would be. Now, I think 50 to 60 million should be a fair price. I think Frankie de Jong is probably going to be the number one name on Eric Ten Hag's transfer list. It'll be right at the top of it, right at the top of it, maybe alongside Yuri and Timber. But there's no major update on Frankie de Jong today, so that's why I didn't put in the times or anything like that. There's nothing really to talk about with Frankie de Jong. Yuri and Timber, there was some speculation yesterday, and there was speculation. A picture from his agency's Instagram account saying from an airport, oh, that must be the Timber, and the deal get done. Maybe not, it might be someone else. But also, non-reliable journalists saying that, as I said, the entire way through, there's people that reported this deal was done, the terms are agreed. Let's calm down, let's hold our horses here. Nothing is done on Timber, nothing is done on... De Jong is the one that we got sucked into. Gerard Romero from Barcelona saying it's 95% likely to be done. We all got a bit excited. That was on the night that we won the FA Youth Cup. And the night that Ajax won the title. Big night that was. That's sort of been put in neutral at the moment. I wouldn't say it's in reverse, but the De Jong one is slowly creeping along. I think I've said this to you quite a lot of times. Every single time you hear someone like Laporta speaking, past the president, he's like, it's so important to us. But you know what? If you come in with the right money, that's basically what he's saying. Because they need money. They really, really do need money. Let's go down here and see what you're all saying in the comments. Canny watching from South Africa. Lovely, man. Are you today, by the way? Where is it? Let's bring up. Let me get the map up. Today, the map day, ladies and gents. You know what that means. So later on in the show, I'll do it in 5 or 10 minutes or so. I'll bring up the fabled map and I'll get 3 of you added onto the map. Good. And for example, by the way, of what the community looks like, this is what it would look like. You can do whatever you want. You can have it on desktop, you can have it on your phone, you can change the background, you can change themes, you can do whatever you want. The community really will be a place that I think we can grow, make bigger and better. Join the community, says Kieran. What happens now? Just have a good time. Have a good time. And as I said, anybody who joins the community using that link, which I've left, you know where I've left it now, you will automatically be entered into the draw to win that 250 quid. I'll announce that probably in a few weeks' time. I'll let the community grow and I'll just choose one random member from all the members. I'll choose you and you can win that. Good. What we're saying here, that you can do polls too. Maybe actually, you were talking about how we get polls involved in the streams. Maybe we can start doing polls inside Telegram. I'll bring that up on screen. There we go. See, look, it's better straight away. It's better straight away. I'm disgusted with the players that failed us this season. Speaking about failures this season. Did you see this story yesterday? Now, what I will say is a caveat before I pull this up on screen. David McDonald was the only person reporting this at the moment. Manchester United has scrapped the club's annual Player of the Year ceremony. Understood United's players were too embarrassed to hold the black tie event following such a dismal campaign. Now, the first reaction to that is going to be, yeah, they should be embarrassed. The second reaction, my immediate reaction to that was, what about the under-18s? Who just won the first FA Youth Cup in a decade? That award ceremony is now taken away from them. Big moment for them, probably the biggest moment of their careers to date, because our first team is shit and they don't want to face up. Bad. What about the women's team? They're not going to have a ceremony now because the first team can't be asked to embarrass. Look, you can talk about them reading the room in the comments. Yeah, they do read the room, but man, I mean, I wish they had some sort of pride for the games against Leicester, Everton, Liverpool, Arsenal. See where I'm going with this. It's a bit weird. There's no country restriction for the community at all. Anybody can join on Telegram completely. I remember the 991 final. I think that was the final with Mark Hughes. We scored down to scorch at a ridiculous angle. It was such business as well, absolutely. But yeah, I don't know. On the one hand, I'm like, yeah, cool, absolutely. First team players, they don't deserve a ceremony. On the other hand, I'm like, well, that's just. I feel like you're taking away from other parts of the club because you don't want to face up to the season that you've had. I don't know. It's a bit weird, this one. It's a bit weird. Let's see if it does go ahead or not in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure. But, if we go over here, this is an update from, well, maybe not an update as such, but just the latest comments from James Ducker, speaking about Eric Ten Hag and focusing here really on the structures that are going on and changing behind the scenes, which, you know, I'm very excited about and happy halfway through. United are undergoing, this is what James Ducker from the Telegraph is saying, by the way. United are undergoing a significant internal restructuring in the wake of Ed Woodward's departure and Richard Arnold's appointment as chief executive on the February 1st. John Murtough's widening power base as football director and Eric Ten Hag's impending arrival as just a manager. Ten Hag, so his first official day in charge will be on Monday, and he's going to be at a game against Crystal Palace on Sunday. See if I can get a picture with Eric. I want Eric. See if we can do that. Director of Football Negotiations, Matt Judd, has left. Heman Sial, club's chief strategy officer. Patrick Coyle, United's chief of staff. Then you've got Jim Lawler, you've got Marcel Fowl. Then you've got Charlie Brooks leaving. You've got Neil Wood, who's leaving. I think that's what this article here. Neil Wood's going to be leaving. I've already done my updated club structure. I'm 100% going to have to do another one before the season starts. And I don't say that in a bad way. I really say that in a positive way. The changes are, again, we're talking about evolution and revolution. We're seeing more of a revolution of Manchester United's club structure than we are an evolution. An evolution with one or two subtle changes. This is just like shotgun out, spraying, collateral everywhere, new people in. Really, really good. Jason there, giving that, thank you very much for that, buddy, giving the details. That's all you got to do to win that competition, to enter that competition, join the Telegram community. That's all you got to do. Anybody who's a member of the Telegram community will automatically enter the giveaway, the 250k giveaway, to win 250 quid. Maybe I'll add it down here. I'll rejig the overlay here next week to get that sorted for you, so you know exactly how to enter. And what I would say now that I'm pointing down to it, if you haven't listened to the podcast already, please do consider going and following it. Just use that QR code there. Follow it on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, and Google. And what I would say actually, what hump won the giveaway for this poster that's sitting right here in this tube, ready to go, ready for me to post to somebody. But what hump? I couldn't find it, so I have to reopen the competition. And again, I'm going to give it away to one person who leaves a 5-star review on the podcast over on Apple. I will leave the link in this. Let me leave it as a comment now. All you've got to do is leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast with your name. Leave it with your name this time, because I'll be able to catch who it is. And if you've done it already, just get a different email address and do it again. Enter, re-enter, all right? I'm going to choose one person this week, and it has to be someone's name, right? And Josh, that's a bad line. That's a bad line. Any chance of a season ticket for the fun? That's good. Tell you what, that's a pretty good one. In fact, yeah, why not? When we get to, I will do that, James. There you go. You heard it here first. If we do it, when we reach 500k, I'll pay for someone's season ticket for the season. That kind of limits. I give away. I'm not going to give away my season ticket. I might help you pay for yours, but I'm not going to give away mine. Nigel, nice to see you join there, my friend. I think there was someone else as well. Lewis, I'm at it. I love this community. And Sir, I saw you there as well. I recognise your name. I think you've been here before. There you go, better. Who would pay to Hay at 350k a week for Sancho? I think people would pay Sancho, man. I think we'll pay Sancho. Look, I think that's a good giveaway idea. It's a really good idea. I'm not going to give you my season ticket. But 500k, I'll pay for someone's season ticket. That's cool. That's a really good idea. I like that. What else have we got to talk about this morning? Oh yeah, I've said this before. I say this with a big smile on my face every time I see it. How little do you care about Paul Pogba and what's going on with Juve? You can see it coming on, like, it's coming on Twitter yesterday. This, that, Juventus this, PSG that, and I'm sitting there, like, feet up going, I do not care. I do not care. And it's nice. I love having catch guy in this situation. He's leaving the club. I've already mentally prepared for that. It's done. It's a joke. It is a complete joke that United have not only let Paul Pogba leave the club free once, to do it twice, that really is quite embarrassing. Really is quite embarrassing. But it's just what you do when you're reporting on football club from top to bottom. That's what happens. But Pogba's leaving, and I don't care. I really don't. And I don't say that in a horrible way. I just don't care. I'm done with the surface of Paul Pogba, and that's it. Phoenix, there will of course be a video out today at lunchtime. I've got an interview booked in with somebody who is an RB Leipzig expert. We're going to be speaking about Christopher Nkunku, we're going to be speaking about Conrad Lehmann, we're going to be speaking about Nordi Mukiele, and we can speak about Amadou Haidara as well. There's a lot of RB Leipzig players we're linked to him. I want to get some insight into Nkunku's season, obviously one Bundesliga player of the year. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put that out today. I might put that out on Monday. I think the video I might do this afternoon will be focusing on this main story here. I want to do it in a nice short form because, as you all know, not everybody can follow these live streams. So I like to do the short videos as well because I like to go a little bit more in depth in certain situations in there as well. But look, anybody want to ask a question? It's Friday. Let's get the map up actually before we start heading towards there. Anybody who hasn't already added yourself to the map, make sure you leave a comment down what town you're watching from and what country, and 3 of you onto the map. Ian saying, way to go to the channel. Thanks to you, my friend. Apparently I've missed a super chat up there. Let me scroll up. It's because these ones come up a different colour. Skamaka and Kalasic both 40 mil. I mean, no one was talking about Sasa Kalasic until the fact that he was linked as a potential replacement for Darwin Nunes. And they're bigger now all of a sudden. Everyone's like, whoa, Kalasic is like 6'7", bloke. Absolute monster of a bloke. Right, let's see down here. Let's get a few of you added on to this. I don't think we've got anybody from the Hague in Kedah in Malaysia, and that's not on the map. You can come on the map, sir. Welcome aboard. I would say subscribe, but I know you're a subscriber. Actually, no, you might not be. Damn, I didn't read the. I didn't switch the community, the chat to subscribers only today. Apologise about that. So there's been a bit more spam in the comments this morning on YouTube. That's probably why it's happened. Gary, don't worry, mate. It's not too late. You can get out. You can get out. Just find some help. And Nick, watching from Estepona in Spain. Gary, don't worry, mate. It's not too late. You can get out. You can get out. Just find some help. And Nick, watching from Estepona in Spain. That's cool. On you go, sir. I love Spain. Well done. I love Seville. I was so jealous that the Rangers and Frankfurt fans got to go to Seville. It's probably my favourite place, I think. Look, that's 3 of you added onto the map. Thank you very much, everybody, for leaving your comments. But look, it's Friday. You fire in your questions for 5 minutes. I'll try and answer as many as I can. It's probably my favourite place, I think. Look, that's 3 of you added onto the map. Thank you very much, everybody, for leaving your comments. But look, it's Friday. You fire in your questions for 5 minutes. I'll try and answer as many as I possibly can. And what I will say quickly before I do say that, if I've already said it, head over and join the community. That's how you enter the 250k giveaway here in United People's TV. I'm giving away 250 quid cash plus 1, 2, 3, 4 shirts, three CR7 shirts, and a Brian Robson 91 European Cup retro shirt with Robson 7 on the back. I'm going to give those all away to random people over the next month on the community, and also the big prize of 250 quid cash. I'm going to give it away to a random member of the community, so make sure you join in and get involved. Paul saying, Sam, are you at Old Trafford tomorrow for the Legends game? I'll tell you what, Paul, a little bit annoyed about that because I've actually got press access to that. Accreditation all sorted, could have gone in there, could have interviewed the players, could have done everything, but I can't make it up. So I can't actually go to the game, which sucks. But enjoy it, my friend, absolutely enjoy it. Here's watching, I think I'm Morgan. Let me know where you're watching from, buddy, I'll try and give you a shout out. Saying, Sam, are you a beach person or a mountain person? I think it's a good question. I'm all about the mountain. There's nothing, a lake is so much better than a beach. I remember when I did a monthly trip around Europe, and was it Swagging Lake, Geneva? Yeah, all that lakes, fresh water, so much nicer than salt water. I think so anyway. And certainly saying, can't find a podcast on Apple. All you've got to do is type in United People Podcast, and it should come up for you, man. Sam, you saying you could give the Old Trafford pass to someone else? I could, but then you'd be representing United People's TV and me, and I'm not sure I'll be comfortable with that just yet anyway. Maybe I'll do that further down the line. Albie, you're joining as a member as well. Let me know where you're watching from, buddy. There was a comment there that just made me laugh. Disaster saying, did you see Van der Gang? He looks like a 70s serial killer. Honestly, that is quite literally the first thing I thought of when I was like, have you seen the film Zodiac? It's like, that's like one of the posters that'll be on the wall in the police office. It's just those glasses, man. I don't know what it is about them. Those glasses they've just got serial killers about them, don't they? They just have serial killers about them. They really can be either that or Dennis Taylor. And if you're old enough to know who Dennis Taylor is, you'll remember he was decent as Luke. Maybe not so decent as a serial killer, we don't know. How much do you think Yuri Tillemans will cost? I think Yuri Tillemans, I don't think he's going to cost much at all. 20 to 30 million. I think it'll be a good signing, but we're talking about the profile of players at Manchester United. Yuri Tillemans will be a good signing for United, for sure. Inside a part of wouldn't sit that way. Would he play in midfield too? I don't know. I need to look into Yuri Tillemans, but Frankie de Jong would definitely suit us a bit more. Salone has 1 year left on his contract. Would you sell him or give him a new contract? I'd probably sell him. I think when you're looking, I'm going to be doing a video on it tomorrow. I'm looking at 8 smart signings I think United could do. I'm going to be speaking about certain players, and one of them's a right back who we can definitely get for free. Not for free, but for real. Actually, no, I'm not going to get for free. We can get cheap, for sure. And then you can talk about Ethan Laird coming through. You can talk about Brandon Williams coming back as well. Although he play left or right back, he'll be decent coverage. Is he taking over the role for Breaking Bad? Nah. I mean, he really does not look like Heisenberg. He's just bald. That's the only link you get down there. So he did have upside down passes. They were absolute monsters. Are the club going to issue fans with sunglasses on sunny days? The sun reflects on those bald heads and be blinded. Absolutely blinded. Didn't see them and see he'd only leave the Champions League. Maybe we did see that yesterday. Sorry, let's bring it up. We just discussed this morning. Reports yesterday saying that Darwin Núñez has turned down both Newcastle and Manchester United because he wants to play Champions League football again. We don't know whether that's true or not, but it kind of, I don't know, you've got Manchester literally bring it down there. Well, at this point, we don't know. I mean, obviously that's going to be the step that he wants to do in his career, but he's young enough that he could go a season without it, and it would be the biggest step to the end of the world. But if it's going to be one of those players who really joins for the wages, we know full well we don't want that sort of signing at United. You either want to join United, you want to work for Erik ten Hag, you want to be part of this project going forward, or we don't want you at the club. That's simple, right? Absolutely simple. Look, anybody who's here joining in and haven't said it yet, but please consider dropping a like on the video. It really does help the community grow and the channel grow, and I'd love to have you on board, so make sure you subscribe if you do as well. Now, the same question, how many of the academy players do you think in a squad are realistically good enough for the next steps under Erik ten Hag? I think there's quite a few. There's a few on the, I think Alvaro Fernandez, definitely, at left back. I feel quite strongly about that one, because I don't think we're going to be able to sign a fullback this summer. I think fullbacks are a big problem for United, so I think we've got to get smart. I think Alvaro Fernandez coming through and challenging Luke Shaw in the same way that Alex Tellez did, but actually, you know what, being a decent left back, that'll be good too. Hannibal, of course, we know he's ready for first team football. If he doesn't get it, Hannibal next season, we either integrate him as a first team squad player, or he's going to follow Pogba out the door. Remember that time where we brought Paul Scholes out of retirement instead of giving Paul Pogba the opportunities? Yeah, that could happen with Hannibal, and he will if he doesn't break through into the first team next season. Kobe Mainu, he's not ready for it yet. He's just turned 17. He'll probably have a season with the under-23s and then maybe a season loan. So probably 2 years I would give before he came through. Charlie McNeil, I don't think he's ready just yet either. I think he'll probably have a loan still too. You can talk about Reece Bennett, who's the captain of the under-18s. I think the under-18s have got a far more talented squad list than the under-23s. With the under-23s, Nick Cox, who's the head of the academy, already spoke about it. He goes, look, if you look at the average age of the under-18s, it's like 16 to 17, and the average age of the under-23s is like 18, 19, because players are sent out on loan. The under-23s used to be, once upon a time, a place where we really had some top quality. And that's back when it was the under-21s. Instead, it didn't make the under-23s. We're using the loan system better, and that's been part of the progress. Of course, I apologise for not mentioning it yet, but Alejandro Garnacho, he'll come through. You saw my video I did yesterday. I think Garnacho will be part of this first team squad. If we're looking at the options on the left wing, I think it should be Sancho, Rashford, and Garnacho, and that's very, very exciting. Tony joining as a member, let me know where you're watching. I'm not sure on the call, from your name, so you can let me know where you're watching from. Shoratier and Hannibal, I don't think Shoratier, I don't know. Shoratier strikes, I'm not saying that, I might be saying that just because it's perceived, but strikes me as more of an Angel Gomez type level at the moment. Gomez, when he broke through, it might have been exciting, but he wasn't ready for Premier League football. I don't think Shoratier is as well. You can talk about Hansen, who's I think is a Norwegian playmaker who plays the under-18s. Looks great. No, there's no way he could handle Premier League by now. Sure, I'm not saying he's clearly very, very talented, but I think he probably needs a loan spell rather than breaking through to the first team at United. We've seen that with James Garner, we've seen that with Dylan Levitt. Dylan Levitt is somebody you've got to have a conversation about. 21, kind of forgotten about him, really, but he's just gone and won Dundee United's Player of the Season. I think it's fans Player of the Season, actually. He'll come through and he'll probably get a pre-season. Let's see what goes on there. Because even if we sign a defensive midfielder, I still think we're going to be a bit weak in that position. Ethan Laird for a right back, I've spoken about him for quite a while. Laird, again, successful loan spell. Ethan Laird, Dylan Levitt, James Garner. I mean, Ahmed Diallo probably didn't have the most successful loan spell, let's be completely honest. I don't actually know how the Ministry's loan spells have gone, but it's important. A good loan spell be the springboard. The gap between the under-23s and the first team at United can be bridged by that loan spell. Without that loan spell, it's very difficult for players to break through. That's probably why Hannibal's not getting much game time. We heard stories that Hannibal got kicked out of the team by Rangnick because he showed too much over-exuberance against Liverpool. And I was like, that's bullshit, man. Ralph was asking this team to show some fight, and then what is he going to move Hannibal out of the team for showing some fight? That's just a bit weird. Chong had, I think he got injured. He's had loan spells in Wolfsburg. He was on loan in Bremen. No, he was on loan in Germany at one point. I think he went to Birmingham as well. I'm unsold on Chong, if I'm being completely honest. But again, we need someone at right wing, don't we? When you've got Chong, Pelistri and Ahmad, who are you going to choose to give more opportunities to? Well, you've invested 40 million, 40 million in Ahmad. So that's a bit of an easy question to answer. But Pelistri also showed real qualities in the last pre-season, so he's got to be considered there too. Matt, have you ever visited Australia? No? I'd love to. I want to go travelling more again. I miss travelling. Wakil, you join us and let me know where you're watching from, my friend. There we go. Werder Bremen, then Bergen. I was close enough. I thought it was Germany somewhere. Pelistri has 0 assists and 0 goals. 23 appearances. Just to show how his low spell's going there. But look, Pelistri was really, really impressive in the pre-season last season. Alongside Anthony Elanga. Obviously, it was Elanga that broke through to the first team. But let's see what goes on with Pelistri. And as Jason says here, the competition details, join the Telegram community. All you've got to do is follow if you go to the community tab on YouTube, there will be the link to the community in there for all subscribers and also a separate link for all the members. If you're a member on Facebook, check out the Facebook supporters group. I've left a link in there for you as well. Let's build this community. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to have to keep plugging it for the first few weeks. I want to get the community whirring and going. We reached the limit. We couldn't get any bigger on WhatsApp. Telegram allows us to become as big as we want to become, and that is really cool. Isaac, you joined as a member as well. It's lovely to see so many people joining members today, man. And Hero, you can send the super chat money, but yeah, man, you said that. Donny has been injured, Sean. He's only just come back to me, I think. I think he was on the bench against Everton last night. Bloody hell. 2-0 down against Palace, then 3-2. Still Patrick Vieira thing after. The fan was being a twat. Going right up to his face. Did Patrick Vieira maybe overstep the mark potentially, but I think that's it. It's happened quite a lot recently. The last person who headbutted Billy Sharp, he's been put in jail. I think it was last night at Swindon, somebody else assaulted a player. It seems to become the new fucking thing to do in a pitch invasion. What the hell, man? Pitch invasion, you're supposed to go on there, go balmy and celebrate with your own players. Go there and do a quick sweep uppercut on the opposition. It's a weird. Paula, you're a technophobe, but you managed to join up. That's good news. If anybody has any issues with joining Telegram, ask in WhatsApp, and the mods are in there, and everybody will help you get it done. Yes, yeah, I find it weird that people are going on these pitch invasions and just assaulting the players. Go on the pitch invasion and enjoy the moment. Revel in it, because your club has just done something great to the point where you wanted to invade the pitch. Don't go on there and then slap someone up. Weird. Really weird. I'm going to wrap it up for today because I've got busy. I've got a couple more videos to do. Going to get tomorrow's video planned because I'm actually going out tonight. Oh yeah, not out. We're going to go and see a show tonight. Looking forward to that. But I'll say from the bottom of my heart, thank you much to every single one of you for helping this community grow to the stage it is now, and I can't wait to see how it grows even more. I've announced the 250,000 subscriber giveaway. All you've got to do to enter is join that community. Follow the link. It's on the community tabs on YouTube, and it's on the Facebook members group. And for the Facebook subscribers, it's going to be tough to give it to you. Basically, if you want to join the group on Facebook, you have to become a member because I don't want to hand it out to everybody. I want it to be the actual type community that we're building. But Chippendales, yeah, I'm working there tomorrow actually. Obviously, I mean, come on, people want to pay. I mean, I wouldn't want to pay to see that. But look, thank you very much everyone for joining in. Tomorrow there, of course, won't be a stream. Pyro, you joined as a member? Yes, my man. Nice to see you there. I want to go to Istanbul. I love Istanbul. Well, I love the idea of Istanbul. I've actually been, so I just want to go travelling again.